Howdy there, Partnoids. Welcome to another CNBMinecraft tutorial. Got a special video for you guys today. Bit of 3x3 door action, but completely redesigned from my old circuit, which now is a bit dated, old technology really. So yeah, completely revamped it. It's roughly a third of the size of the old one. Noticed it was pretty popular, the old one, on the YouTubes, and thought really I can do a lot better than that. So this is what I've got. Same timings pretty much all the way through. I think it closes slightly faster than the old circuit, but again it's a third of the size. So yeah, generally a lot better. Includes patented lol buds and ruffle flops in here. A little in-joke there with disco, but yeah, using some new technologies that weren't really around or weren't used so often in the past. So cool. Okay, so in this part we're pretty much just going to do the whole thing apart from the aesthetics. So we start with a block, torch on the side, 2 repeaters in there, and then this one is on 4 ticks. This lit repeater into a block, and then in turn that's going to power this redstone dust here. From that redstone dust you want a repeater going off to the side into a block, and then on the end of that you want a torch. So all this is a pulse limiter or monostable. So if you press your button here, you see this turns on and then off and gives a 1 tick pulse, which allows us to spit the blocks out and close the door. So to do that, 2 blocks up, out to the side and out to the side, so you've got this cross shape. Cut the middle block out. Then to get this signal to come up through that torch, you want redstone dust there. That goes into this block here, which then powers that repeater, which is on 2 ticks of delay. And then in front of that you want a block and redstone dust there. So that's your closing mechanism. Now you just need to open the door, which starts with a repeater there, taking power from this torch. That goes into a block, repeater, again on 4 ticks of delay, same as this one. That goes into a block and then powers this redstone dust here, which in turn goes into that block there. Then torch, block above that torch, and then torch on the side here, and that torch is going to go into these repeaters on 2 ticks of delay like that. They go into a block here, then out to the side they're going to power this redstone dust, and that dust goes into a repeater, again on 2 ticks of delay, and then that finishes the circuit by going into this block here. So that's pretty much everything. You've just got to add a T flip-flop down here. So you find this torch again, not directly below, but out to one here. You're going to put a sticky piston facing up, block on top of that, and then sand on top of that block. Not sandstone, but actually sand, so it'll fall back down when it toggles off. And then 2 blocks out there like that with a repeater. And then that repeater just needs to be powered constantly. So when this sand gets pushed into the path of that, it's going to repower this dust here. Cool. And then finally, all you've got to do is find this central blue block here and put 2 sticky pistons facing up. And then find this redstone dust, and you want a sticky piston on the side like that, facing inwards. So we'll give it a little test. Just got to put our blocks in first. So whatever your floor's made out of, or the door material, goes in there. And then this needs to have a block above this torch as well. So hopefully we get the center of the door pushed out there, and then this is the retraction mechanism like that. So now all we've got to do really is add the rest of the pistons that form the outer part of the door and the top bit. And yeah, we're pretty much done, so we'll do that. Okay, so first thing to do here is just close the door. So these 2 are pushed up, and then put in what is your 3x3. So this is the shape for reference. Then come to this corner block, count out 3, cut those 2 out, and then sticky piston facing in, and this is obviously just going to retrieve this corner block. Same there, it's going to retrieve this middle block. Mirror that on this side, so corner block there, 3 out, cut those two, and then 2 sticky pistons. They're going to do this side, and then obviously we've got to get the top as well. So same idea, 3 up, cut those 2, and then sticky pistons facing down. Now we just need to power all of these at the same time, and the way we do that is we come here, block there, diagonal like that, and then redstone dust there. So that's getting power from this repeater through the flip-flop there into this block, torch, block above that, and then torch there. So as we can see, that's pushing that out. Another block there to get that one, and then we've just got to get this signal all the way round now. So block on top of that piston, block at a diagonal traveling towards these, and then block at a diagonal there, so it's like a half spiral. Bring this out to the end here, and then 1 extra, and then all we're doing is mirroring the other side, coming down like that, so at diagonal, and then onto the top of this, and then on the side of that you've also got a block. Redstone dust on the top here all the way around until you link up with that signal. As you can see, it's pushed all the pistons out apart from this last one here, and to get that, block there, powered rail like that, and the powered rail is just going to bud this, but it's an instant bud, so the timings won't look weird for the door. So let's give her a spin. There she is. And closed. So obviously we got some holes in there, so I need to fill those up like that. And then obviously you want to cover everything up here as well, so that the piston arms aren't showing. Same on this side. Like that. And now you'll have a completely flush door. Like that. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope that helps you guys out, and yeah, cheers for watching.